bike for this race. So I'm running the Lau Segla, the size 52. I have Princeton Carbon Works, weight 60-65, deep wheels. And then for my tires, I'm running the Continental Terra Hard Pack in a size 50. In case it's a wet year, I'm running my Shimano SPD pedals, and then I also have a SRAM 46 Explorer and 46 tube set. Alright, so we just finished reconning. I think it was around 2.5 hours and 36 miles. I would say it's definitely a little bit chunkier this year, but about the same. And there's definitely a couple key sections to note. The first one being around mile 19, there's the first minimum maintenance road. And last year there was a big crash coming into the creek crossing, and I was behind it, so I think it's definitely key to get at or near the front going into it. And then also coming out of it, there's quite a few like steep, chunky rollers. And then around mile 25, you also have the Lake Cahola climb. Yeah. So we're out here, it is the Friday before Unbound, and we just drove out to the mile 19 MMR section. Last year this was where the whole race just broke apart. It was pretty muddy like this, but not quite as muddy, and you can see here there's a creek crossing in it. It's definitely a lot bigger this year, and it's flowing pretty fast. So I don't think it's gonna be rideable, but if it is, I think try to come in on the left side for sure, because once you're out of it, the left to middle line is definitely the smoothest. Yeah, I think the race is really gonna break up here. So, yeah. Okay, so now jumping into the race recap. So we start, and like the first 5 miles of this race were just super, super fast. I think we had almost a 23 average. And you can just see as we turn onto gravel here, just how dusty it is. And at this point, I'm just trying to close any gaps or separations that form, because the ultimate goal is to try to stay in that lead pack. Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't catch it on camera, but I did get stuck behind a little crash here. And you can just see I didn't even have to put a foot down, but the group is just long gone already. And at this point, I'm still thinking I might be able to catch them. So me and this other kid that got tangled up in the crash, we start chasing. Yeah. Okay, so now me and this kid have kept chasing, and you can see now we are catching this group of 3 I think they got dropped from the lead group, but they end up latching on to us, and we end up working pretty well together.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam bam bam, but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool.
Okay, so now this is the hill before the mile 19 MMR creek crossing section. And you can see like just going over the top and making that left turn onto the MMR. This group has put a little separation into me. So now just going down into the creek crossing, I'm just trying to chase back onto them. Okay, so now we're coming down into the creek crossing here, and you can see I have reeled this group back a little bit. You can see they're just on the other side of the creek crossing now, and I decided to walk through the creek because it really hadn't gotten any smaller since when we checked it out the Friday before the race. And then this section coming out of the creek, last year I had to walk, but thanks to my Lauf Seglo, which clears 2.2 mountain bike tires, my fork didn't clog up and I was able to ride out of it. And yeah, so now I'm just trying to keep chasing on and trying to catch this group. So we've jumped ahead a little bit now, and we're at about mile 23 at this point. And this is like the start of like probably what I would say is the hardest part of the whole course. It's like a set of 4 rollers before the Lake Cahola climb, and they're just super steep and then super chunky. And I'm still trying to catch the riders from the previous chase group. So yeah. Okay, so now we're at about mile 29. This is Lake Cahola climb. And I would say about right now is when I really started to feel a lot better. And yeah, I still haven't caught that group yet, but um, now I'm kind of just trying to settle into like a tempo pace. Okay, so now we've jumped ahead a little bit, and you can see here I'm finally catching some of those riders from my previous chase group. Um, and yeah, I kind of don't want them to latch on to me because I kind of just want to ride my own pace and just ride tempo. So, yeah.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive, and no, I won't be acting nice. So baby, go and start a fight. I'm in love with the city lights. Look, I'm in love of a big star. I got my girls and I got my cars. Come on here, baby, be a buzz. Do whatever you want. I like your shop. We're about to pop. Whatever I do, not up to you. We gotta shut it up. La la la. Let's stop, won't stop. I like your shop. Whatever you do, not up to you. We gotta shut it up. Today I found out what I want. It's everything I never had. It's been a lifetime feeling sad, feeling sorry for the things that might make you mad.
Okay, so now we're about 5 miles out from the finish. And this is really when I start to feel like the effects of chasing, I would say. And I have caught a couple more of those riders from my previous chase group. And yeah. So we have now went through the tunnel and under the interstate. And I'm just climbing up Hot Dog Hill now. And you can see here I grab a nice certified Piedmontese beef hot dog. And I'm kind of just riding easy into the finish here. I've looked back and there's nobody behind me that's really a threat. And yeah, I kind of just ride it easy into the finish. Okay, so some quick stats from the race. So I finished in a time of 3 hours, 3 minutes.
I had a distance of 54.9 miles. I had an average power of 138 watts with a normalized of 151 watts, which then brings me to a watts per kilo of 3. I had an average heart rate of 181 beats per minute, an average speed of 17.9 miles per hour, and then a TSS of 208. So my total time last year was 3 hours 8 minutes. So I was a little faster this year. Then I also had a higher average power than last year. So this year I finished in 4th for my age group, whereas last year I finished in 3rd. But I would still say like my total time was better this year, and my stats were better. And I would just say the field was definitely a lot deeper this year. So overall, I was pretty happy with the result. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. The next videos that should be coming out after this is we're gonna go on like a month-long trip and do like Washington, Oregon, Montana, like Yellowstone National Park. So I'm sure I'll do some videos up in, like, we're gonna do Last Best Ride up in Montana. Then I'll also be doing a video on like Legacy Bike Park, also in Montana, and then Whitefish, we'll mountain bike Whitefish Mountain Resort, in Montana, and then I'm sure I'll probably be doing some videos in Oregon and Washington, and then probably Yellowstone and like Grand Teton. So yeah, thanks for watching my 2025 Unbound Gravel race recap.